Back again with Michael Dal Colle. Well, you're done here at the Combine, finally. How does it feel?
It feels good. I think it's a bit relieving. This was a really heavy week in terms of my schedule, a lot of interviews, and now the physical testing. It was pretty draining, but it's good to be over, and now looking forward to the draft.
What's worse, the VO2 or Wingate?
I'd say the Wingate. I think most of the guys, that was pretty consensus decision there. The Wingate is pretty tough, and then you don't got much of a break till the VO2, so they're both tough.
Well, I was saying, I was thinking watching Wingate and VO2 that those guys are pretty mean in the Wingate, but the VO2 girls, they're a little bit more gentle. Does that make it easy? Easier, I guess.
I don't know. I think both have their pros and cons. I mean, the Wingate, it's only 30 seconds, so they don't want you to quit, and I like it. I actually like it when they're in your face. It kind of gives you that extra motivation.
Do you sit there though thinking, I hate you guys for yelling at me right now?
No, actually, I was joking with the guys beforehand, and no, I think they made it easier, to be honest.
Your vertical looked pretty good. You a basketball player in your off time?
No, my vertical's been always a pretty good strength of mine, and I think I jumped pretty high today and had some good hops. So.
Well, I don't think you need to use your hops on the NHL level. Does that kind of confuse you guys? Like, why are we doing this? We're not at the NBA Combine.
I don't know. I think it's been part of the NHL Combine for a long time, and whatever. It's one of my strengths, so I'll go with it.
I saw Smitty here earlier today, and I was talking to him about the improvement, especially at the second half of the year. Could you guys feel that with him as well? I know he started out really well. First 2 games of the season, scored 2-game winners, but it seems like at the end of the year there, especially come playoff time, Smitty figured it out.
Playoff time, like I said before, he was one of our best players throughout all 3 rounds, and that was huge for him. And people ask me if his ranking is deserved, and I think 100% it is. He had a great postseason and was pretty consistent for the entire year.
What about the other guys that aren't here? Jake Bush, draft eligible. Your billet brother, Steven DeRoche, also draft eligible. And Sturkey had a great year for you guys. You think they're going to get picked, and have teams asked you about them?
Yeah, I hope they get picked. I mean, they're all great guys, and they're great players as well. I don't know if they're coming down to the draft. I hope they do, but I wish them all the best. And a few teams have asked me about them, and I say nothing but great words because they're great people.
Especially your billet brother, Steven DeRoche. Kid goes from playing not a single minute on the ice to being not able to be taken out of the lineup. You think he's a sleeper pick for the draft?
For sure, huge. I mean, he was a scratch early on in the year, and look what he was able to do by the end of it. He was arguably our best defenseman by the end of the year, so I think he deserves to get picked for sure.
All right, DC, go rest up. We'll talk to you at the draft.
Thanks a lot, Vishal. Appreciate it.